Hi, this is Miss Epsod Island, and I'm again here today. And as I told you last time in my videos, that I'll be starting with a series of stories, um, just giving some moral values or inspiration to the people who are right now very much, out of the way because of this corona pandemic, and we our mental state also has become a little out of balance, and I must say that we need to come together, to put our hands together to survive the situation. So today I'm here, and this is a story I'll start off with. I think this will set you off and will give you a new inspiration, a new fire, a passion inside you to achieve whatever you want to. So the story goes, once there was a little boy. He used to study in the 6th or 7th standard, and right from childhood he was told that we are born to succeed, and he was mad for success. He always participated in any kind of competition around him, especially sports, and always he came first at anything, in studies, in quiz, in sports, everything. And that created a certain ego inside him, and whenever he met someone, he always says that my name is equal to or similar to winning or success in life. So he became very proud of himself. So one day, there was a sports competition at his school. So he was there to participate, and his friends also knew that he'll be going to win definitely. He's the best. When the day actually approached and he was there, all the friends were really cheering out for him. So the first competition was there of 200 meters race, and all the crowd was cheering. They were loudly saying his name, applauding for him, and he went on, and he definitely he won the race. That was it. Then he was given the second race, that was 400 meters race. Again he competed, everybody cheered, and again he won. When the third race came, it was a 800 meters race, and guess what? He won that too. But in the middle of everything, there was one weird man sitting in the crowd who was watching all of this, and he was never saying a word. So that was kind of a little, suspicious. What was the man doing there in the crowd? So the little boy announced out of pride that if there is anyone who wants to have a race with me, wants to compete with me on anything, I'm ready about it. So the man came forward, that weird man, you remember? He came forward and said, okay, fine, I will let you race, but you have to race with a blind man and a deaf man. So he agreed. The race started, and definitely the so the man said to rest with the deaf and the blind. He went to rest point, and he said, what funny person you are. I can race with all these people, and why can't I race with a blind and deaf? So he was very confident. He started on the point, set point, and the race began. And guess what? He definitely won. But this time there was a difference. When he won, not a single person in the crowd cheered for him. Nobody said his name aloud. Nobody applauded for him. So the boy was little astonished to see the reaction of the crowd, and he was standing alone at the finishing line, because you can understand, he is good in race, and a blind and a deaf person, they are not good at it. So they were very slowly, trying to make sense of the way, and they were walking. And he, within a few minutes, he reached the finishing line. He was cheering for himself, but then he followed that something happened, and the crowd was literally pissed off at the boy. They couldn't think of how the boy could react in such a way, such a proud manner. So the boy went up to that weird man and asked him that what happened. This time also I won, but nobody cheered for me. So there must be something wrong. What did you do to my popularity? You must be a magician or some kind of something like which ruined my reputation in front of the crowd. The weird man said, no. The problem is, when you run for yourself, you run for your own success for a long time, and you always see yourself win, win, win. At the beginning, you will see people applauding, people cheering for you, they're being happy for you. But in the long run, it's not about your win, and not everybody around you is same. Somebody has some flaws, somebody has something good, bad. It's a mixture. Everybody has a balance of everything, and we need to accept everybody's characteristics and everything, and live in unity. We don't live in unity, we live for ourselves, we live as an individual, and we always seek for the growth of ourselves as an individual, and we don't really follow like who are the others who are left out. Even we are so selfish, we can pull the other down, place our feet on the head of the other person, and climb the stairs, or climb the success stairs, you can say. It doesn't matter if anybody is hurt, who is suffering, why that person is suffering, but if you look at the bigger picture, you can really understand that when we do this kind of selfish things, we only think about our own selves. As a community, as a society, and a country at large never grows, because alone you cannot change anything, neither can you bring any development, nor you can bring any growth of the mind. It is a work of union. Society, the word society itself means the union of people, of thoughts, of culture, of tradition, of change, of transformation, everything. And when you want to see yourself grow, only yourself grow, you will see at a certain time in your life, people will never acknowledge you, recognize you, or people will know that you're a very selfish person, and they'll try to keep distance. So at some finishing point, you'll find yourself alone like that boy, and you'll find that nobody's cheering for you and nobody's there by your side. So my advice, or moral, you can say, the bottom line from the story is, we have come to this world not only to fill our pockets with money and brain with knowledge. We have come here not only to be knowledgeable, we have come here to be learned. And definitely money is a factor, but it's not the priority. The priority is, with the growth of ourselves, we will let others grow with us. And when we walk, we need to make that pace in such a way, the speed in such a way, so that others can follow us, and we will lead. If you want to become a leader, you should lead the way together with other people, and you should go to that finishing line. When you lead with them, you'll see the growth of the total society, you can see the growth of that community. And if everybody starts to think in this manner, you see the growth of the country, the development of the country. We are the third world nation as categorized, but we can be among one of the first nation if our thinking is not just limited to ourselves or our family, our kids, my mother, my father, my kids, my husband, my wife. No, the word my should be our. Us, we, as a whole. We are all human beings, and there should be love enough to encompass everybody around you. That feeling of love which will take everybody with you, and you'll move, you will find that not only you are appreciated or you are applauded, people are coming to you to follow you, to love you. When you are applauded, always remember they're standing at a distance watching your story, and they're clapping, and you are just a show. But when they're standing with you and they're laughing at your jokes, laughing with you and crying with you, that is where you gain friends. So guys, you don't need spectators in your life, you need friends in your life. You need the ones who will understand the work you are doing in your life. So buckle up, do something that includes everybody. Love everybody with their flaws and with their goodness, everything together, with the person as a whole. Okay, don't dissect the person. I don't like this thing or this bit. If you don't like a person, leave that person alone. Don't need to dissect that person, because at the real psychological level, social level, upbringing level, we don't know 100% of a person. We don't even know 10-20% of a person, though still we think that we are the best judges. We are not. We can't even judge ourselves. How can we judge other people? After knowing so many things for ourselves, we can't even see eye to eye or stand in front of the mirror and acknowledge our own faults. How can we really understand other people? So we need to understand ourselves first. Need to point fingers at ourselves that this is the bad thing I did, or this is where I was wrong, and then I feel you can have a little bit credibility to judge others. But this is not good thing. Why should we judge others? Everybody has their own life, own problems. Accept them, love them. There should be a universality. There should be a union. If you want your country, my India, our India, together, we should make it grow. After this coronavirus, we are weakened financially, socially, all sorts of way, and we should come together to put our best foot forward to make our country feel proud of us as the good people of India, the Indian, as we say, when we name that we are Indians, we feel proud of that particular name. So stand to it and see to it that in future we always think of equality, of unity, togetherness, brotherhood, sisterhood, and humanity as a whole. Thank you so much. This is Miss Apsida Allen signing off. We'll come together with another story in future. Hope I'm not boring you. Anyway, if you like the story, if you learned something from it, this was just a quick, I try to do something. So anyway, if you liked it, please subscribe to it, and definitely press the like button and give comments. Please guys, give comments. I look forward, I always turn on YouTube and I see if people are giving comments to my videos. It really inspires me. So if I am giving you inspiration, I deserve a little more. So I need a little more of views and your comments, and this is love from me. Thank you.